Not Jay Leno and Dave Letterman anymore. It's we hate this person, we hate that person.
Yeah.
Welcome to Pull the Pin Radio, a place where average veterans come to share their opinions on the world we live in. We can't guarantee you're going to like our opinions,
but we promise we're going to enjoy giving them to you.
I'm Jim.
And I'm Mike.
And I'm Nathan.
Hey, let's pull the pin.
All right, Mike.
First time. Wow.
That was smooth. It only took, 40-some-odd episodes? That was smooth. If that's all,
the charm for me.
If that's all we have to do for this episode, then we are good.
That's it.
Should we wrap it right here, huh?
Yeah, that's right. Pull the pin right here.
All right. Well, speaking of pull the pin right here, what are we going to pull the pin on today?
Television.
We should pull the plug, right?
Yeah, pull the plug. And the reason why I think we should talk about that, because Nate says something in a couple of episodes, not the last one, but I think it was the one before that, when I made a comment, I think, Nate, about something with the TV, the news, and Nate just said, just unplug it, man. Don't even watch it. You remember that? Yeah. So I was like, and I was thinking about it today. I wasn't watching TV, but I was thinking about it today. Wow, I haven't watched TV in a long time. And then I just went back to that Nate's comment. So, hey, let's talk about it.
Right. We can address TV, in the same aspect of radio. TV kind of killed radio, right?
Yeah.
So now the internet kind of killed TV.
Mm-hmm.
Although you can almost put them in the same group at some point, because it's really just watching the internet on a TV now.
Yeah. Exactly. It's kind of like sometimes it could be I think they all started out, it was kind of like a blessing, right? But as longevity, it turns out to be a curse in some sense. You know what I mean? And that's going back to what Nate was talking about. Was like, man, just unplug it. Don't even watch it. All you're going to do is you're not going to get updated information, accurate information all the time. And it's like, I was like, yeah, he's right. He's right, man. Yeah. I can't believe it.
It's not even the news anymore. Even the evening sitcoms have turned political in their views on who they like and who they don't like. And there's the late night television. I haven't watched that in years, but it's not Jay Leno and Dave Letterman anymore. It's we hate this person, we hate that person.
Yeah.
Right. Well, I think if we look at the history of anything created, we can actually literally just input anything in here. Anytime something is created for good, there's always somebody using it for evil. And that, like, when TV came out, it was amazing. The things it did for people, the information, the entertainment, bringing you into worlds and seeing things you couldn't see before.
Yeah.
But then also people got a hold of it and said, oh, we can make money by getting a bunch of people on stage talking about whose baby's daddy's who, and these idiots will become addicted, and we'll just keep playing it.
Yeah.
That's true entertainment, though, Jim. That's true entertainment.
Going back
especially when the 17th dad's not the dad.
It's always the 18th. I don't know what it is. It's always the 18th, right?
It speaks volumes, man. I tell you.
And it is actually, I think, was it Jerry Springer? I think was like the highest watched thing in TV for a long time.
Yeah,
if I'm not mistaken.
I don't know if he really was number one, but I don't know. It could be that at some point he was number one.
I know he was pretty high for
a
percentage of people in the country watching.
Yeah, and look at what he did, and it was all like set up, and you know, and it was turned out to be like WWE. It's fake.
Wait, that's not real.
Oh, my bad, Jim.
That's not real. Like, oh my God.
Yeah. Not these days. It's not real. The old one.
Yes.
Yeah. Those were real.
Jimmy Superfly Snooker. Oh,
that's right.
My favorite.
What do you do like that, right?
The Junkyard Dog.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm dating myself. Holy cow.
Oh yeah. Some people watching. Half the people watching, meaning the one of you, is
is your daughter, and she has no idea.
Exactly. She's like, "Who's Junkyard Dog? What is that?" Wow. They used to watch a dog on TV. Okay.
The Iron Sheik, Andre the
Yeah.
Giant. Like, come on. All right, we don't want to make this all about reminiscing.
No. That's like that's when TV television was a blessing, by the way. Just
even Nate's
throw that
lost.
out
He's
there.
like, what are they talking about?
Yeah, exactly.
I actually went to WWF.
Oh wow.
that?
I met-
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
back in the day. Now I'm showing my age.
Yeah.
Hacksaw Jim Duggan
That's
was
right.
there.
That's right. Hacksaw. Yeah. Okay.
Oh!
Even if you knew it from an entertainment perspective, it still was good TV.
Yeah.
Like, don't be confused. Like, think like Nate mentioned earlier, like even now, like I'm obviously a Star Wars fan, if you can't tell. I'm getting tired of movies now. I'm just getting tired of it, all of it. TV shows. If you watch The Mandalorian, excellent concept. They sold me on the first season. And then all of a sudden these episodes started coming out like fillers and social justice stuff and all this.
Oh.
And then you have to wait till like episode 5 to see, oh, that's cool again.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
getting bad.
Yeah.
It's really, it's getting bad. It's a platform now for, not just entertainment anymore.
Mhm. It's like they're using their platform to make a political statement.
Right.
Not all the time, but I would say the majority of the time.
Right. And there's a ways to do it. Like what was Friends? I think Friends was the highest watched sitcom ever. And they had stuff in there that's political, no
Mhm.
doubt, but
Right.
they knew how to use that. And I don't think they picked on one side or they did one thing. You know what I mean? They just picked on everything, like what comedy used to be.
Right.
Yes.
No one was safe.
And that's what made it funny.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
made
it's
fun of
like-
anybody and everybody.
That's right. They getting on Nate today, and Jim and I are laughing like, hey, oh wait, they're gonna come to us. It's like
Yeah.
Right.
when the comedian makes the rounds, you're like, oh god, here we go. Because I used to go to comedy shows here, man, and man, this one comedian, and I still don't like her to this day.
That up front, didn't you?
No, that's the problem. I was kind of second row from the front.
You should know better.
Yeah.
I don't even blame her at all. You gave her material.
Yeah. I mean, it was all good fun, but to this day, I always tell her I'm never coming to another show. But every time she's here, I go.
So,
Yeah.
so what do you think we should see less of on TV? I want to go less because what do you think is destroying TV in the eyes of the viewers? You can go children, adults, whatever, but what do you think we should see less of?
I'd say reality shows, but I like some of them.
What do you like? Which ones do you like? Give us an idea, because I'm
Don't
not
answer
a
that,
reality
Nate.
fan.
Don't answer
Nate.
that.
I'm
Well,
not.
I like The Amazing Race.
Okay, so you're talking about
No, that's not a reality show.
that's like a reality competition. I think that's like survival
Yeah.
things. When
Yeah,
you
that's
think
like-
reality, I think
no.
it's all staged.
Hey
or-
Nate, I'm just saying that because I love that show too. That's not reality show. Don't group that with the other ones, man. It's a game show.
Right. Well, is it fake? Is it?
Hey, be careful, Jim.
No, I don't know. I don't watch it.
No, I really like it, man, because it's just different, and it's none of this. What the hell? Those normal reality show competitions, if you will. Where there's no alliances, and then you have to vote.
Right, we
people out
vote
now.
people off the island, right?
Yeah, you just have to do your own thing to win and stuff. I like it.
There's an entertainment value to that stuff, but ultimately, I just feel like it's just so fake. I mean, I guess if you know it's fake, then you can look at it for what it is.
Yeah.
Well, alliances and voting people out. I like Big Brother too.
And this is why we have them, but we need less of them, right, Nate?
But they do competitions in that one too, Mike. So.
Now, hey Nate, now I have to hear some of the shows you're talking about where you want to see less of. You mentioned Big Brother. I'm like, I always thought that was one of the worst ones out there.
I can tell you what I want to see less of.
What's that?
That's those Bachelor and Bachelorette stuff.
Oh, God.
And the only reason I'm saying it is like I really don't know how anyone can sit at their TV and have respect for these people who are going around kissing 20 other people, acting like they're looking for the perfect person. Like, dude, you're just slobbered every one of these women and you're trying to do your thing, and yet you want some woman to respect you. I don't know.
Someone watches it. Someone watches
I don't know who
it.
you're pointing to, but he's up there for you.
No, he's not pointing at me. I know.
Wherever Jim's at on my
Well,
screen.
me? No. I don't watch that stuff. I've watched it before.
You just talked about it to the T.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's all the same. If you've seen one episode, you don't ever need to watch another one. It's just new characters.
Hey Nate, he's justifying watching that one episode.
Ah, please. Please. I saw that one. I did. Well, I was curious because, there's
Yeah.
plenty of women out there usually, so I
Hey,
thought,
well, even if you talk about that show, and we can go back to the Big Brother that Nate mentioned, okay? But even if you're talking about that show, I'm like, man, some of the women on that show, I'm like, what? Y'all really need to come on the show to find a guy?
How
bingo,
desperate are you?
Yeah.
bingo.
I'm like, wow,
And
okay.
then you
is wrong
find
with
that,
them for a reason.
right.
Yeah,
Then you find that guy and then realize he's been kissing all these other women. And then you're like, oh my, what?
It was supposed to be only me.
Did you ever watch another episode? Like, what are you talking about?
Yeah. But like, okay, Nate, you have to explain Big Brother. Where's the value in that? And I hate to use the word value, but you know what I mean. The entertaining value.
Well, some people like it, some people don't. And
Oh no. We're talking about you, Nate.
I would say some people like it, some people don't. It
Right.
entertains me. I like watching the competitions. I like watching the strategies, and the backstabbing's fun too. It's almost like being in the military.
Trying to get promoted, right?
Well, I'll give you that. I mean, there are dynamics of entertainment and TV that we do get things from, ideas and kind of, like you're talking about backstabbing techniques and things like that. There's stuff we get, but I mean, if you're taking the approach that, hey, this is ridiculous, but it's somewhat entertaining in these areas, so be it. But as far as I don't watch it.
Yeah, I mean, to each his own, right? But I will say this, going back to the... Go ahead, Nick.
I can't name one Star Wars character, so to each their own.
Oh.
You can't name one? Are you serious?
I knew something like that was coming.
Know the power of the dark side.
No.
Darth Vader.
There it is. You got it, Nate.
What rock are you under?
I know, like Darth Vader, Luke.
What's his last name? What's his last name?
I don't know. Luke Skywalker.
There it is. Hey, who was that in the background? Somebody whispered it to him, Jim.
Right? Oh, yeah. He's doing it right now. He's like, Star Wars. Stars Wars? No.
Yeah.
Yeah. But even that, I mean, that's still, to me, that's a different kind of entertainment, a different genre.
Yep.
Then you're watching reality TV. Like Star Wars, nobody thinks is reality TV.
Right.
So nobody's trying to relate to Darth Vader. They're just trying to fantasize and be Darth Vader.
Right. But I think a lot of the reality shows, if you will, I want to say that maybe MTV started that.
Yeah. What was not Cribs? Where they lived in the houses.
Yeah.
Oh, what was that?
Man, Cribs?
But,
MTV
Cribs,
Cribs?
I think when they showed people's houses.
Oh.
And they went around on the tour bus too.
Whoa, I don't remember that one.
I know exactly what you're talking about, Jim, but I can't think of the name of it.
Yeah, I can't either. It's so long ago. Yeah.
But I think that's what started that out for me. And I was like, well, it was kind of entertaining because it was kind of real. They were the first ones, and all the arguing, like Nate said, the strategies and everything, just trying to get people in trouble, I guess. But it was more real. And now I don't know. It's like they do things just more for the ratings.
They fabricate things. But let's be real. Let's look at the entertainment value of that, because we all are
the real world. The real world.
There you go. Right. There you go. Yeah.
We're all voyeurs by nature. You know what I mean? We all want to look in other people's lives, and maybe some of it's psychology where we want to know that we're normal, or what abnormal is, or what we could be. So, it is fascinating to look at other people and their lives and criticize them, critique them, whatever you want to do. So those shows are really drawing. But I think at a certain point, when Mike just illustrated, when it's fabricated or you can tell it's acting, it just becomes to the point where like they're feeding us drama every day. Otherwise, they wouldn't have episodes.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. And what was the name of that show? I'm not even going. That's another. I'm dating myself.
So wait, Mike, Nate. Somebody did tell you the answer, didn't they?
No.
I'm sorry, just tell someone to be quiet. So.
Yeah. He'll text us later. Yeah. But one thing I would like to see less of, guys, is whether it's a sitcom, whether it's a drama series. unless it's like what was that one? West Wing or Madam President. I think that's the most recent one.
Madam Secretary.
Yeah, Madam Secretary. Thank you. Or even that one with Kiefer Sutherland, Lone Survivor. Those political type shows, I don't mind. I really don't. It's the ones that it's a sitcom, dude. You trying to tell me that's the only way you guys could come up with comedy?
Right.
You have to use that platform to make a political statement. That's I just don't. I don't like it.
I hear you.
I don't
So
like it.
political sitcoms are good with politics, but when you're not a political sitcom, keep the politics out. And
Exactly.
like me, we talked about this, like the meme creators out there.
Right.
Why aren't you hiring these people to
Yeah.
give you ideas?
Yeah, that's true. That's true. And I just don't. That's the only thing I would say that I want to see less of.
I mean, like you talk about TV and memes. You see how fast memes come out? Anybody watch the fight last Saturday?
Oh yeah, when that guy that got knocked out, Nate Robinson.
The memes were out literally a minute later. It was hilarious.
Right, and they're creative. Some of these people are just so creative. They should be the ones writing these sitcoms, or at least helping.
Yeah. I mean, it's like he said. I mean, it's before he hit the canvas, they were popping out. I was like, God, man, really? It's like they knew. You know what I mean? But anyway, what would you guys like to see more of?
I would like to see more of, like, on the news, positive stories on the news. Everything is a negative on the news. This person got shot, that person got shot, this person's kidnapped, they're looking for this rapist, they're looking for blah, blah, blah.
Mm-hmm.
We need more positive stories on the news and not everything be negative.
Yeah. Took the words right out of my mouth. Yeah. I can't even add to that, Nate. Thanks.
Well,
that's why I say turn off the news.
That's only the genre of news, though. I mean, if you're looking at, obviously, when you look at like Judge Judy and the cops shows and all that, I like those shows, and I like them when they're real and they're genuine. I do like those shows because it tells you what's really happening out there. I don't know about Judge Judy. I just said that, but maybe that's drama too. I don't know, but I like things that are real and somewhat educational.
Right. I would side with that too.
But you notice as soon as these police stories get out, now Live PD's not playing anymore. You don't see those police shows anymore because they don't want a quote unquote bad name for themselves now.
But that's because of the stuff that you just spoke about. That's because the news got that going and then turned it into a cultural thing now, which affects the TV. So, I mean, like what's the, is amazing right now. What's the guy with the Survivor thing where the people go out in the woods or whatever?
Yeah. Survivor.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
Like that stuff is educational to me and entertaining. Although I think recently they just found out their cameramen were helping these people, whatever. I don't know, whatever. I don't watch it, but to watch people actually go out and survive these things, or people doing feats of fate. I mean, there used to be these YouTube videos of amazing people, and it would just run these reels of people like snowboarders doing these amazing loops, and just to show people what your potential is.
Right.
I think that's good TV.
Yeah. I would agree with that. Hell, I even like the what was it? The old National Geographic.
And you don't remember any names.
We're old, Nate. Come on. That's why we bring you on here.
Yeah, the guy.
I ain't that much younger than you guys.
Yeah, the guy who used to go out with the animals. Was it Wild Kingdom? Animal Kingdom?
Well, the Australian that got eaten by the shark, or what's his name?
No, that's Steve.
Irwin.
Yeah, Steve Irwin.
We didn't know that. Thanks, Nate.
Yeah.
Do that one.
Here we go again. We don't know anything. That's it. I don't want to see anything. That's it.
The only thing you need to say, Mike, is okay, Google.
Yeah, okay, Google. And look, she pops up. There she goes, right there.
How many people watching this got theirs on too?
But no, it's like you said, something education. You can't go wrong with more educational shows, topics, whatever. And like Nate said, more positive. They kind of.
I do watch those reality home shows, the home TV shows, like how to build stuff and do stuff around your house.
Yeah,
fix it, flip it, stuff like that.
Do in my house. Right.
Yeah,
like,
some of those are even fake now. I was like, God,
I'm sure
really?
They are.
And
those flipping houses ones. Yeah.
Well, I want to get your opinion on this because, like, don't get me wrong. I mean, you can look. I'm not wealthy, and I was actually getting my maintenance done on my vehicle today, and I'm sitting there watching their TV, and for some reason, I guess people want to watch it, but I am not entertained watching rich people decide which $1 million house they want to buy. Like, I'm not entertained. I mean, I'm not gonna say I'm jealous. Like, if I want to look at a mansion, I'll look online. I'll say, oh, this is a nice house. I don't need to see you struggle with your $1 million mansion. Oh, I don't know which one to buy. Duh. Like, buy all three, you idiot.
Yeah. Well, I don't know, Jim. Should I get the 8-bedroom mansion or
Oh, but our staff was only cut down to 15 now because of COVID. So I don't think we can get 12 bedrooms. Like,
yeah.
what? I'm not entertained. I don't know who is.
Right. With no kids.
Right.
No kids, 12 bedrooms. Okay.
Mhm.
But hey, what do we always say? I'm not here to count another person's money.
Yeah, no, I'm not jealous. I
Yeah,
just
I
just
am.
don't think that's entertainment to me.
I'm not gonna hide my jealousy, damn it.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I wish I had the problem of what $1 million house to buy.
Yeah.
Yeah, in that aspect, yeah, I'm jealous of that dilemma. Yeah. Oh my God, I can't figure out where to spend my $20 million today.
Yeah.
Maybe I
was
should make a
talking to some
TV
people
show.
today, yeah. I was talking to some people today about something kind of similar, about how some certain people hit the lottery, and then if you go see them 10 years later, they're broke or
Mhm.
right back where they were. I'm like, wow, I'd like to disprove that theory. You know what I mean?
Give me a chance.
Yeah, just give it a chance.
You know, they say that about athletes. I think many athletes, like 75% of them or something, are broke.
Yeah.
Or at least NFL players. I know it was.
Yeah. Yeah. And, I
Broke.
mean, no, it's the same thing. Almost, I think the most successful ones I think it was baseball players. When you look at a team from team sports, yeah.
They have longer
Yeah, no.
careers too, though.
I think it was Gronkowski. He didn't touch his NFL salary. He only lived off his endorsements or something like that.
Was that that was Gronk that did that?
I think it was Gronk.
Yeah, yeah.
But a couple of them, they live smart like that.
Well,
Yep.
I think you find a lot of quarterbacks, and I'm not trying to say they're smarter than anybody, but obviously a quarterback has to know a whole hell of a lot more of the game than just catching and running.
Mhm.
A lot of those guys tend to be successful.
Yeah, what was it, 60 Minutes? They did a piece on that, and they showed how they recruit certain athletes versus other athletes. And the one was a quarterback that they used as an example, Troy Aikman. And when they were trying to recruit him, they were talking to him about, sponsors, advertising, all of that, and what to do with the money so he can build that residual income. And I was like, wow. And then other players, they were just telling him about, hey, you'll be able to buy a house, for mom.
Right.
You know what I mean?
We got strippers and drugs.
Yeah.
Well, that doesn't mean Troy Aikman can't get that too. He just put his money in the right place first.
Yeah. Now I'm sure he had that also, but he's like, hey, okay, I have my money over here. Well, I could spend a little over there.
Sure.
The majority of the other money was going to that. Yeah. Non-residual income type investments.
Mhm.
Yeah. But yeah, so that's what I would like to see more of. Same as you guys.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
So,
I know this year, a lot of people were not watching sports because of whatever reason they weren't watching sports.
Yeah.
Sports is still on,
It sure is.
so you ain't stopping them.
yeah, and I do like sports on TV because it is real time. It's not always real, like we discussed some of the wrestling stuff, but even now, as we're finding out, some of the major league sports might be a little bit tainted, but it's live action. It's, you got people to root for. They have a bad game, they got a next. I mean, like, I like sports.
Yeah, I do too. Even though I
You
don't
watch anything besides hockey?
Do I? Not anymore. I've
No, but-
slowly lost all the sports. I think basketball was the first one back in when they had their second lockout in a row or something.
Mhm.
I was like, I'm done. I wasn't really big into it. I played on the courts more than I really followed it. But then slowly football, I'm a Giants fan. That's been done for a couple of years now. And then all the social justice stuff now, I'm not even regretting it. And even hockey, it's really all I watch now. So what
That's
other
it?
sports? Yeah, what other sports are there? Golf?
Man.
I don't have the patience for golf.
What? Are you
No.
serious?
I just can't watch that.
Wow. Oh.
I could play
I like
it.
watching golf. I like watching golf on Saturday and Sunday after the cut's been made, and
Yeah.
it's a real race.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, I'll play golf, but to me, that's like I could watch the highlights and be done with golf.
Mm.
You know, I do like volleyball, but I don't really. There's no like professional league, and watching
Yeah.
like college girls volleyball is kind of creepy for an old man.
But he records it.
But yes, at the internet now. No, I'm just kidding.
Why is that creepy? I don't get it.
Because you ever see how they dress?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And the uniform, Jim.
I don't feel bad anymore then.
You?
I don't feel bad.
No, my whole point is how's that creepy? It's like watching college football.
No. Men in spandex are a whole lot different than women in spandex. I don't know what you're thinking, Mike, but to me, I would rather watch women's college volleyball.
Okay. All right. Gotcha. Too funny, man.
All right. Let's pull it on there because we're going to move into our segment that we do until we introduce a new segment. Pull the pin already, where we just share something that really annoys us or something we want to get rid of by pulling the pin. And would you like to go first, Mike?
No.
You don't have
I don't have
anything?
anything. I don't have anything, man.
All right. You want it, Nate, or you want me to take it?
Oh, you can go first, Jim.
All right, because I'm going to tell you, I did go to a VA hospital recently. Just,
okay.
routine stuff, follow-up stuff, and they have this system because of COVID. You know how we talk about the money and the VA can't support many of the veterans and stuff like that. So we go through this little serpentine thing where, they make sure your temperature's good. They ask you questions.
Mm-hmm.
And then right before you get out of there, I'm just going to show you briefly. This is what they hand me. This thing and this thing. Now,
Wow.
without reading all that stuff, the first thing came to my mind is, have you ever had to pay for color printed pamphlets before?
Mm-hmm.
And they're handing these to every person that comes in. Maybe it's not a ton of people a day, but what do I do when I'm done? I take them home.
Mm-hmm.
Now, unless I obviously missed the exit return point of the paper, which I don't think they do in COVID, take this little, shiny thing that I could pass my COVID germs on with back. I don't think they take it back, but why are they wasting money on this?
So was it a trash can by the door?
Well, even at that,
That's why I would return it.
No, because it has to be in your car. It has to be on your dashboard to let everybody know that you went through the checkpoint and didn't sneak through the fence with your big vehicle or something.
Gotcha.
Right.
Like
Wow.
I didn't, run over a fence and park in the parking garage. Like, are you serious?
Yeah.
So that is right there what I'm pulling the pin on. More government fraud and waste in your face, even in the middle of COVID. But I will give them credit. One place they did is they did hand me a mask. And I believe that this is a good thing, not a waste of money, because if you're going to make it mandatory for me, you should at least provide one.
Yeah. I feel the same way about auto insurance.
What, they should give you auto insurance?
That's right. It's mandatory. Damn it, you should give it to me.
Like government auto insurance? Like the government pays for everyone's auto insurance?
That's it.
I think I can get on board with that.
I know you can, right?
All right, who wants to go next?
Go ahead, Nate.
I don't think I can't think of anything tonight.
What?
I know I didn't come prepared.
We have to, we have to screen our co-hosts better. These lovable guys that just don't dislike everything out in the world.
I'll go give him some time to think. Nate, I know Nate has something.
I'll come up with something.
What I want to pull the pin on is something that's near and dear to my heart. Okay, and it's Christmas decorations. Yeah. I'm gonna get in a lot of trouble for this one. I don't believe in it. I think it's one of the worst times of the year, and I think it's okay not to believe in it and not to want to partake in setting up decorations or anything in that nature. It has nothing to do with the true meaning of Christmas, and I'm not going to get into what it is because you're going to make me lie. But I don't like it, never have, and I don't want to do it anymore. I think no one should do it. Never.
Your
ever
way, brother.
Okay. All right. And that's what I'm going to pull the pin on.
We're going to need a whole episode on that one.
I know, right?
Nate, you should have enough time by now and enough ideas.
Yeah, I think I came up with some. As the world we're in today, of course, I'm going to pull the pin on COVID restrictions. So I live in Delaware, but I'm 10 minutes from Pennsylvania, 10 minutes from Maryland, and 10 minutes from Jersey.
That's the whole state of Delaware.
Well, almost. All 4 states have 4 different restrictions. Why isn't it the same if COVID's the same everywhere? Now, you can't have a gathering of more than 25 unless it's a political gathering. Then it's okay. There's no COVID at a political gathering? Why does that make it different? I went and got a haircut today. So at the barbershop, they're not supposed to have anybody inside except for the people that are getting their haircuts. You're supposed to wait outside. When it's your turn, you come inside.
Wow.
But I can go to Walmart with 60, 70, 80, 90 people. I can go in a restaurant and sit down and eat with people in there. But I can't go into a barbershop with 2 people in there.
Yeah.
And sit 20 feet apart.
Right. Wow.
That's my pull the pin.
I think we all agree on that. I think we have all agreed on that.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's awesome.
Well, wait.
Mike's going to do it again. Hold on.
No, before you start, and you're going to accuse me.
The Alzheimer's thing kicks in once in a while.
He brought up a good point.
Go ahead.
Why are the restrictions not all the same?
The same reason the masks are not all the same. There's no standard mask. They can't even make up their minds.
I thought it was a standard mask, the N95, whatever.
No, that one's not good. That one's not good.
That blows your air out of that valve.
Oh.
It filters it coming in, but unfilters it going out. So it's not good. Those gator necks,
right?
Not good.
Yeah.
But it's okay. We all still wear them. So
yeah.
And they want you to believe it's not political, but they can't even come up with a standard across the board. This is what it is. This is what we did. And look, hey, we know how to vaccine for it. Wait a minute. You don't even know whether it affects 20 people or 10 people.
Right.
Cure it or prevent it. Like, what? Yeah. Whole nother show. I mean, I think.
Yeah, it's just like car insurance.
Yeah.
Confusing.
Car insurance. All right. I'm done, Mike. That's it.
Right.
That is all the time we have for this episode. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for tuning in. We hope you join us again. And until next time, Godspeed.
And pull the pin.
Boom.
Thanks for joining us here at Pull the Pin already. We hope you had as much fun as we did. If you like what we do, go ahead and hit that like button and share this video with a friend. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell button so you don't miss out on any of our future episodes. But most importantly, leave a comment below. Let us know if you agree or disagree with our opinions. Hope to see you here next time on Pull the Pin already.